So we'll do the 2TC farm build. This one is going to be it. Get on berries. Okay. So this one will build the monument and then get on the wood line. We want to have it inside of the monument radius. This one can go scout. We need to scout our second TC. So you'll go for nice little circle around your base with the priest. After 5 on food, we'll go 3 on gold.
In which kid Baya.
Got our second TC. Like, this opener doesn't actually force you into staying or going for 2TC, right? Until you're classical or while you're advancing your macro. That's gonna be the deciding factor. You can still switch up and go for something else. So we can place an obelisk down. And then the rest can go on. 2 more onto food now, after 3 on gold. When you have 3 on gold, you can also switch your pharaoh onto the monument. There we go, and then after 7 on food, you want a villager for houses and the temple.
UIR, kids.
You can build 1 house and then go for the temple if you force drop. And we'll loop back around. When priest is back after his circle, you put him on food. The rest of the villagers will go on to gold. So when the priest touches the granary, you just put this on gold and then you're good to go. There we go. Now we just stay patient until we have the resources needed. You can start force dropping the berry vills. And go up. Keep 3 on food. You can use the goats here. 3 on food. Rest on gold. And you can also add 1 extra onto the wood so that you can get husbandry, plow, and shadoof. Husbandry is not that big of a deal. But it's still nice to have.
You need to, kids.
I'm gonna take 6 villagers, go on to our second TC. Priest now goes on to the gold. Get Shadoof immediately, pre-queue the plow. Get the armory market, send the Wajah to your second TC. And you add villagers onto food here. When you have enough for the plow, you can also put these on gold. You basically want to make sure you don't have any idle time, right? And keep the villagers there for the farm transition. So this TC should be up. We're going to place 6 farms around here. And then force shop this and start placing farms down. And force drop and then individually place them on farms. So you should have enough here. And then you can cast, once you have them up, you can cast it, and there you go. 15 farms. You can put second TC onto gold or wood, but make sure you force drop so that you don't have any idle time, but you shouldn't. First can go on to gold, wood. Our goal is to find the second gold mine. There it is. There are times where someone will try to deny you this. That's fine, just go on to wood. Keep building your houses. At 500 gold, you should be able to ring the bell and get the food needed. There you go. It's gonna be around an 8-minute, 8:15 heroic. And while you're advancing, you can get hand axe, pre-Q shaft mine, pre-Q irrigation. Get those eco ups, don't forget. You can also get the hands of the pharaoh. And if you have your pharaoh still on your second TC, you can always force drop the food you need and then build a second monument in between. You can always ring the bell if you need food. You want to build a second monument in between your gold mine and TC. So around here would be ideal. Let that get up. We are assuming our guy is probably trying to zone us off of this gold mine right now. So we have around 800 gold to work with. That's why these are on wood. If the gold mine is accessible to you, you should mine off of it instead of this wood line. But this is the second best option because you always have a market up that you can trade with, right? But when you advance, you can take these guys off. Get the pharaoh onto the monument and place a good old... Need these guys here as well. I don't know why they're... This tree is ruining my life. Start empowering the monument. Keep building your houses. Now you're empowering everything, and it's very important for you to empower your amygdala early on. Right, and then if it's secure, you can go ahead and start mining this gold. This one is about to run out. There are cases where, there are cases where you can actually get screwed if your opponent is playing a timing-based strategy. They could essentially just jump on you here and deny this. But if that ever happens, you have a wood line, you put your amygdala a bit further back, and you trade wood for gold until you have enough army, and then you push out to get this gold mine for yourself. But yeah, so this strategy is mostly used in more passive matchups, such as, you know, if you're against in a raw mirror, You can do this against ISIS, but the ISIS, you have to know if they're doing 1 TC or 2 TC. You have to play accordingly. You cannot do this blindly every game and expect it to work. But if you happen to have a really good second town center and the matchup isn't too aggressive, this is what you can do against pretty much most gods. And if the map, you have to always look at the map. That is the most important part. But yeah, this is what we are looking at. This is the standard opening. It's kind of like in Legacy. You can't really go wrong with it, right? The only thing is the gold mine, but that you can always secure with some trading. And if you're in a pickle, throw down a second monument earlier. If you think they're gonna do some form of aggression, if they've been poking you, you can throw down a second monument earlier and get some Wadgets out and keep them under your TC and next to your Migdol. And together with the Wadgets, you should be able to push out and get your gold mine. But yeah, that's it. Thank you everyone for watching.